Hey guys, and welcome back to another brand new Attack on Titan video. Alright, so before we actually get right into the video, I would like to share this one very interesting story. So basically, I'm pretty sure most of you guys has already watched my good news video on episode 78, right? Alright, so here's the fun fact. I actually edited those 30 minutes before I arrive at school. Yes, while I'm on my way to go to school, I literally was editing the video, and 5 minutes before I arrived, I uploaded it on YouTube. And it's quite crazy to think about it because it's a 10 minutes video, and how did I even manage to edit those within only 30 minutes? And I didn't even have the time to watch it before upload it on YouTube. So I finally have the time to actually watch it, and well, what could I say? It felt very rushed. In terms of the editing itself, it's just so rushed, and man, I'm not satisfied with the video. Even though the thread itself by Hanmei was very well organized, it's a very great thread. But in terms of editing, in terms of my own editing, in terms of what I did with the video, it's not that satisfying. So I was like, well, why not make a second stuff analysis video since we have Bob Temple's thread now? Yes, Jay finally uploaded or posted his thread on Twitter, and I'll be using his thread for this video. And I'm not going to call this a good news video again because, well, why would I even reuse that for a second one? So yeah, it's going to be called Attack on Titan episode 78 stuff analysis. So yeah, I'm going to link down every single source that I'm going to use in this video in the description of today's video. Again, shout out to Jay, shout out to Hanmei for providing us all of this stuff analysis thread. Man, you guys are so incredible. Thank you very much. So yeah, with that being said, let's just get straight into the video. Alright, as always, let's start off by reading each of their name. Script will be made by Hiroshi Seiko, storyboard will be Yuichiro Hayashi, Teruyuki Omine, and Hiroko Komatsu, and episode director will be Teruyuki Omine. Chief animation directors, there will be 2 of them, and it is Daisuke Ninuma and Jinshichi Yamaguchi. There will be 3 animation directors, and it is Hiroko Komatsu, Akari Minagawa, and Satoshi Iwataki. Let's start off with the episode director. Alright, I don't need to literally just repeatedly explain it, so let me just use one word. Important person. Wait, that's 2. Alright, let's take a look at what Jay has to say. Episode director Teruyuki Omine. Superstar Omine is back to direct an important episode as he solo directed episode 5 and also episode 11 of the anime, which arguably has the most intense moments of the final season. Getting to storyboard with Yuichiro Hayashi is a recipe for an action-packed and also tense episode. Even that episode 5 of the final season might be the most controversial episode in the community, you have to admit that it was very well paced and directed. Every tense scene perfectly cute with the doomsday sounding OST. Even with a poor storyboard, Omine turned it into a gold. Next up, let's talk about the storyboarder. Again, not going to talk much about it because I've already talked about it in my last video. Basically, blueprint of the anime. So we have Yuichiro Hayashi. Hayashi is probably going to have a track record of storyboarding the most episode in Attack on Titan, with already storyboarding almost 70% of the anime so far. He's already know what he's capable of in storyboarding, and he's accompanied by 2 great storyboarders. And it is Teruyuki Omine. Omine getting a chance to storyboard and direct is a treat for us. This is technically the first time we see him participate in a full action episode of Attack on Titan. He actually excels in action, as in Dororo, he storyboarded and directed a well thought out action episode. Again, hate him or not, he knows how to sequence any scene, action or not. Hope to see him direct his own show one day. As for the third storyboarder, we have Hiroko Komatsu. Komatsu is heavily involved in this series as they participated as animation director and did some key animation in part 1. Their actual job here is to help polish Hayashi's storyboards to really help visualize his vision. Although Hayashi is very detailed in his storyboards, it can really be very sketchy. Next up, Chief Animation Director. Again, a short one. Their main goal is to maintain the consistency of the character design. And here we have Daisuke Ninuma. Main Chief Animation Director is back. Being main Chief Animation Director in part 1, Ninuma was responsible for keeping Kishi's design consistent. It's safe to say that the character in this episode should look on model. Having 2 Chief Animation Director is not as bad as well. And we have the second Chief Animation Director, which is Jinshichi Yamaguchi. Coming fresh from the previous episode, Yamaguchi is back to supervise this episode's designs. With last episode looking very nice, him and Ninuma's supervision should deliver Kishi's design nicely in this episode. Next up, we have the animation director. Again, a very short explanation. They are responsible of correcting animation cuts. So we have Hiroko Komatsu. As I said, Komatsu is one of the staff who are very hands-on this season as they are cleaning Hayashi's board. As I said, they've done key animation for episode 64. They were animation director on episode 64 and 66 and more. Hopefully, we get to see a specific animated scene from Hiroko Komatsu. Next up, we have Akari Minagawa. Miss Minagawa has contributed a lot to Attack on Titan, so please thank her if you see her tweet. She's participated as animation director on many episodes. She's an extremely talented animator as she provided very nice scenes in Gintama. And for the third and the last animation director, we have Satoshi Iwataki. Iwataki is back. Talented effects and action animator is participating as animation director and has worked on Attack on Titan before, storyboard on season 2 and was an animation director in part 1. You can feel the weight and speed in any of Iwataki's work. Can't wait to see what he provides in this upcoming episode. And for the conclusion, he says, be hyped, that's all I'm going to say. And yes, same for me as well, I'm very hyped and you should also be hyped because I can't wait to see what Teruyuki Omine will be offering in the next episode of the final season part 2. Thank you very much for watching this video, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Again, shout out to Jay and also Hanmei for providing the Twitter thread for both today's and yesterday's video. Thank you very much for watching this video, I really hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe and like, and I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye!